This divisional leader is entering a series versus their closest competition.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Jordan Zimmerman gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Craig Steen, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one.
Hey, nobody.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Well, this is an important month. They're playing well in June, and this is where you start to see those teams that are going to contend or the June swoon, those teams that are going to fall off. They look like they're going to continue to just take off. They're playing good ball right now. This is a contending team.
A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Ted Shepard becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Miguel Sano is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
See what happens when you
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score. Here's J.D. Martinez as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Hamilton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And today's starter leads the American League in strikeouts. He is filthy, nasty, I mean excellent stuff. So you got to concentrate because it can lull you to sleep as a defender because you think they're never going to put the bat on the ball.
Miguel Cabrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Mondesi backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Hit to short. Arcia has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. And that's in there for strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hey, plays it first, plays it first.
Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Fouled back.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Soler is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box now, Salvatore Ruiz.
Left fielder.
In there, 0-1.
Ruiz.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Craig Steen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit ball to second, and he's retired 1 away. Now at the plate, Ted Shepard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ted Shepard.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ted Shepard becomes out number 2 this inning.
Up next,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail here. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Jonathan Scope will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
2 outs, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 15 straight. He's ready for another chance. Jose Iglesias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Iglesias.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, James McCann, as he loops under the ball and pops it up.
I got it.
Bell's able to pull this one in for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Salvatore Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tapped down the line.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Strike 2.
Well, it's really coming down now, and I'm curious how long the umpires are going to go.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Striding in once again, Craig Steen. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Here we go right now,
And here's a
fellas.
fastball called for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Here's Miguel Sano. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been...
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. Here's J.D. Martinez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Soler over to his left. 1 out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
He throws him on the fastball there. Miguel Cabrera becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as this. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jose Iglesias goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the ninth.
Up next for the Tigers.
Ready for another
Catcher.
shot now. James McCann. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no, they can't get there. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there.
Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Tigers, no runs, on no hits, no errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon. A sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.